Okay, 90-day Fiance fam, grab your coffee or wine, no judgment here, because we need to talk about the latest episode of The Other Way. If you've been following Manon and Anthony's journey from the high-pressure hustle of Los Angeles to the rolling hills of France, you know the stakes are already sky-high. They left the US to save their marriage, which is basically reality TV code for we are one bad argument away from a breakdown. And this week, that breakdown nearly happened in the middle of a $400,000 farmhouse in La Provence Verte. Let's dive into the house-hunting drama that had us all screaming at our TVs, choosing sides, and then realizing, wait, are we both of them? The dream versus the dollar signs. First off, can we appreciate the setting? La Provence Verte is stunning. When Manon walked into that traditional stone farmhouse, her face lit up in a way we haven't seen since they landed in France. You could literally see the American dream stress melting off her shoulders as she looked at that pool and the privacy the countryside offered. For Manon, this house wasn't just bricks and mortar. It was validation. She's back in her home country, a place where she previously felt judged and misunderstood, and she wants to show up winning. She wants the modernized kitchen, despite that bright orange wall. Girl, bold choice. The big backyard and the space where she can finally breathe. But then we cut to Anthony. Poor Anthony's panic. While Manon was mentally knocking down walls and picking out tile for the aqua-colored backsplash, Anthony looked like he was about to faint. His comment to the producer was so relatable it hurt. I thought we were supposed to be playing it cool. Anthony is currently the definition of fish out of water. He doesn't speak the language, he's left his support system in California, and he's watching his wife fall in love with a house that lists for over $400,000 when they don't even have jobs secured yet. You could feel his anxiety through the screen. He's thinking about the bank account, she's thinking about the feeling of home, and honestly, they are both right. And that's why it's so frustrating to watch. The trust me moment that stung. The argument heated up when Anthony tried to pump the brakes. He wanted to negotiate, to be practical. He didn't want the real estate agent to know they were desperate. Manon's reaction? She shut him down. When she pointed to herself and said, "Who doesn't have any friends, doesn't have any network?" "You. So please trust me," I gasped. On one hand, she's not wrong. She does know the area better. She knows the culture. She's the captain of this French ship. But oof, the delivery. It highlighted the massive power imbalance they are dealing with right now. Anthony is dependent on her for everything. Communication, socialization, and now financial decisions. That's a scary place to be, and his reaction was valid. He feels like his voice doesn't matter in this new life, and Manon feels like her vision is being stifled by his fear. Why we relate hard. This fight wasn't really about the orange wall or the pebbled glass door in the bathroom. It was about security versus happiness. We are all Manon. We've all wanted that fresh start. We've all convinced ourselves that if we just buy the thing, the house, the car, the vacation, our mental health will magically fix itself. She's chasing peace and she thinks this house is the key. We are all Anthony. We've all looked at a budget and felt that pit in our stomach. We've all been the buzzkill partner who has to say, "We can't afford this," while the other person is dreaming big. It's the classic spender versus saver dynamic, amplified by international relocation and a camera crew. Can they afford the French dream? The most heartbreaking part of this argument is that they both want the same thing: a happy life for their son Ben. Manon wants the pool so she can swim in privacy without body-shaming trauma from her past creeping in, which, by the way, makes me want to hug her. Anthony wants financial stability so he doesn't fail his family in a foreign country. They are fighting for the family, but they are doing it against each other. What do you think? So I need to know where you stand because the internet is divided. Are you Team Manon? Do you think Anthony needs to trust her, let go of the American control, and embrace the joie de vivre? Or are you Team Anthony? Do you think Manon is being reckless with their future and ignoring the reality of their bank account? Let's chat in the comments. And seriously, would you have kept that orange wall?